everybody, how you guys doing today?
What's up, y'all?
So today we are actually going to do a mukbang, but while we're doing it, we're going to talk about how we found out we were pregnant then versus now. So let's get into it. You gonna roll up them sleeves? So I'm actually eating 888 Chinese.
Yeah.
For a minute, you can just pull it off the box. I'm eating 888 Chinese. I just got some fried chicken wings and some fried rice.
I got the same thing.
And a white chocolate frappuccino from Starbucks.
Got the same thing, 888. What do I got? So I actually got some shrimp fried rice. Well, you didn't tell me what the video was about. Muckbang.
I did.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I got shrimp fried rice and some jumbo shrimp and some redfish, so-called redfish. We're gonna test it out, see what they're talking about from 888. And also we got some gumbo, seafood gumbo from the spot. I forget the name of the spot, but some of it's spilled in the car, but it smelled good. So we're gonna test it out. Gonna pair it up with some rice, and got some orange soda from HEB. If you guys haven't tried this, you're missing out.
Not a sponsorship on orange burst soda.
Nah. And some water,
Oh yeah. Gotta stay hydrated.
Take everything down, because we're about to be eating heavy right now.
Well, you are.
So, yeah, let's dig in. I'm letting you know right now, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna eat.
Being greedy. So when we met back in 2010.
Yep.
We were going 3 years strong until we decided we wanted to start a family. So we started in 2013 trying to conceive and have a baby, but unfortunately things didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. It took us about...
It wasn't the right time.
It wasn't in God's plan at the time. But it took us about a year and a half, a little over a year. Let me just say a little over a year to actually conceive and be blessed with our baby girl that we have right now. So at the time of trying my cycles, they always used to come normal. Like, I don't know what happened, but I used to always have normal cycles until we actually started trying. It started to, go off a little. And I was the type to always play jokes with him. Like, I would always be like, I'm pregnant. And his reactions would always be like, no, you're not. Stop playing. This and that. You remember those times? Yeah. Those times when my cycles was coming late. We always thought that, maybe this is the chance. Maybe we got pregnant. But no, that didn't happen. I always took tests, and every time I took a pregnancy test, I'll end up getting my cycle the next day. You remember?
Yeah.
And I was always like, man, maybe I should stop taking these pregnancy tests when I'm late on my cycles, because maybe it's just like giving me bad luck or jinxing me or something. We got to the point where we're like, let's go to the doctors, see if there's anything wrong, see, what could be stopping us, hindering us from having a child. We got some tests done. They did ultrasound on me. They did some other stuff on him. But the doctor said that everything was normal. Like, there was no abnormalities that came back that we should be, concerned about. And then she was like, she told us that healthy couples, it could take up to a year for healthy couples to conceive. But because it was a little over a year, she put out this option of artificial insemination, and it's a little pricey. But we're like, no, we kind of want to try this on our own, try it the natural way.
So it was like good news, basically, from the doctors that we heard that from them, and at least I knew I could have kids. No, we could have kids. So all we needed was, that God to lead us and guide us, and and make a way for us. So I just went back home. I started to pray. I think a couple weeks went by in constant prayer.
Oh, and at the time of us trying to conceive and everything, we weren't married.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. Like, I went home and prayed, and a couple weeks later, a couple weeks have passed. I felt like I felt every time I prayed, God was gonna make a way. I never felt like, God was not gonna make a way, because we're here doing this, we're doing that. God's not gonna make a way. I felt like He was gonna make a way. And I prayed unto Him sincerely, with my heart open.
You made a vow?
Yeah, I made a vow unto God, if He does this, we'll do this and we'll do that. I began to, make my prayers known before God. Once you create a bond through marriage, God recognizes that, basically. And I heard somebody say this before. He recognizes it, and He honors it. So basically, I believe that's what, through my prayer and through God being faithful in His word, I believe that God just opened up my wife's womb for us to be able to have a baby.
Yeah, because we got married in May of 2014, and then a month later.
Yeah, like literally, like she was jumping on top of a car. She was doing all of this, and we didn't know at the time. We were like, she was like 5 weeks pregnant at the time. She was doing all this stuff.
5 days.
Yeah, and then we didn't know that.
How we found out was the funny part, because it's like I said, back then I used to joke about it all the time. One night we went to bed, and it was probably like, it turned out to be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You woke up, you were in, like, you woke me up and told me that you had to throw up really, really bad.
Yeah, I had awful pain in my stomach. It felt like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it literally felt like somebody punched me in my stomach while I was sleeping. And immediately, as soon as I felt that, it just woke me up out of my sleep. And I woke up and I was just like, I was leaning over the bed. I was like, oh man. And then
he woke me up.
I woke you up afterwards, and I was like, man, my stomach hurts real, real bad.
And he asked me if I was pregnant. I was like,
no, man, this had to be like, I had to say something else before that. Maybe.
I don't remember.
Did you say you were gonna take a pregnancy test? Because I don't remember.
No, yes, you asked me, but you asked me like in a sarcastic way, like if I was pregnant.
Oh yeah, because I thought I was having her symptoms for some reason, because sometimes.
Oh, keep in mind, I didn't get my cycle, so that's one reason why he asked that.
Sometimes they say like the spouse or the man will get some of the symptoms, and like that's immediately what came into my mind. I don't know why, but that just came into my mind. As soon as I was having that pain, I was like, oh man, are you pregnant?
So I believe with our first pregnancy, he got basically all my symptoms. But that's gonna be another video that I'm gonna touch base on later on. But yeah. He had to throw up really bad. He could not go back to sleep. I was like, I basically said that I wasn't gonna get up out of bed. I was too tired to get up out of bed to take a pregnancy test. But, and I realized he couldn't go back to sleep because it was that crucial. It was that extreme on him. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get up and go ahead and take a pregnancy test. Not thinking that I was pregnant at the time. So I went in the bathroom, took the test. I was in there for probably like 3 minutes, around there. I came back. Okay, first when I saw the 2 lines on the test, I immediately began shaking, but it wasn't shaking from, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, we're having a child type reaction. It was like a, wow, I'm shocked, surprise reaction that this actually happened at this moment in time. And so I went back into the room, I turned on the light, and I was like, Mike, I'm pregnant. Like, I told him that I was pregnant. And he thought I was just playing around. He was like, whatever, trying to go to sleep and stuff. And I was like, no, Mike, I'm telling you the truth, I'm pregnant. And he looked at me, and he saw that my demeanor was different from all the times that I would joke around saying that I'm pregnant. And I was like, you have to get up and come to the bathroom with me. So he went into the bathroom, and he looked at the test. And I had the box still on the, I had the box and the test next to each other. I don't think he knew about what a pregnancy test looked like at the time.
I was clueless.
Yeah, that's the word. He was clueless about pregnancy tests. So I left the box and the test next to each other on the sink. So he went in there and he looked at the test. He's like, okay. He looked at the box. He's here rubbing his eyes. He's still half asleep. Looked at the test. Looked at the box, test box. He did that so many times until he realized that 2 lines meant positive. And his reaction, what was your reaction?
Like you said, like she would always joke around and stuff. And like, man, I just thought maybe she was joking around this time, so you know. After that, you know, I made her take another test, but my reaction
in front of him.
My reaction to that was like, oh man, like this is literally happening. Like we were about to have a kid.
What was your words though?
What?
Oh dang.
Yeah, I didn't say the D word, but I said dang. Like not that I didn't want that to happen. You know, because we were trying for it. You know, it's just like, oh dang, like life's about to change. You know, things are about to
be actually
different. Yeah, like man, like God really heard my prayer. You know, so it was just like shock to me. You know.
Yeah, it was just crazy the type of journey we went on. Well, that's how we found out we were pregnant the first time. And that was just crazy, like the type of journey that we had to go on in order to conceive and what God brought us through and everything. That was just a testimony for us. But that was then on how we found out we were pregnant. This is now, because yes, I am pregnant again, and our child will be coming. Oh man, I can't say any day now, but in about 2 weeks.
It could be any day now.
It could be. It could be any day, but in about 2 weeks, we will be blessed with our child, holding our newborn baby in our hands, and we cannot wait for that moment to come. But how we found out we got pregnant this time around, it was similar. I want to say it was kind of similar to the first time.
Except for me being there. Except me being there at the time.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. When I told him that I was pregnant. But, yeah, we found out it was kind of similar. So, a year has passed. You know, we were trying to conceive and everything. I don't know, that's just our luck. It takes us over a year to have another child or to, you know, get pregnant. But, we weren't successful. Within that year, a healthy couple was supposed to conceive. We were not successful. Took many pregnancy tests. Everything came out negative. All my cycles, they had to been like, the max was like 43 days late. And keep in mind, I'm a normal person. Like, not a normal person, but my cycles, they come. I am a normal person, but my cycles, they come normal. My cycles, they do come normal, but for some reason, it just, like when we started trying, they just went all haywire. And then this time around, the first time I did not decide to take ovulation tests and all that stuff. I was like, let me go on Amazon, let me buy this box of ovulation tests. It came with like 100 ovulation tests and like 20 pregnancy tests. I was like constant with taking those.
I don't know how you did that because we don't really need it.
I thought it was gonna help. I was like constant with taking these tests and everything, thinking that, oh yeah, these tests are supposed to help you conceive. It's supposed to, you know, pinpoint the time that you're ovulating and stuff. No, that did not happen for us. So I was like, you know what, I'm done taking these tests. I'm done trying to stress over trying to have a child. And I believe that's one reason why some women can't get pregnant, because they have too much stress or they're trying to think about it too much to the point where they won't get pregnant. But yeah, so I was like, I'm done taking these tests. I threw them underneath my sink. I actually gave it to his sister to try out. But I was like, you know what? Let's do what we did the first time around and just leave it in God's hand. So each time I thought my cycles were supposed to come, I would get nausea. Remember those times when I was like, man, I might be pregnant because I feel so nauseated. Yeah, that was like a symptom for me. Like every woman get their own type of symptom before their cycle is supposed to come, but that was something new for me, by the way. That never used to happen to me. But I would get really nauseated that like a week before my cycles always used to come. So this last time, I missed my cycle and it was extreme. Like the nausea before my cycle was supposed to come was really, really bad. I took another test and it came out negative. So I was like, okay, well my cycle's gonna come soon. But no, it was wrong. We went to the doctors, they ran tests, everything came back perfectly fine.
Well, you gotta tell them about the doctor. How they didn't see it the first time, remember?
Yeah, so they, at the time, I was about, when I went in, they did a 2-part ultrasound to, you know, check my cervix and check everything, my ovaries and everything. And at the time, I was 7 weeks pregnant. I went in to do that 2-part ultrasound and they did not see anything, but they you know, before you do the internal ultrasound, they're like, go ahead and use the bathroom, you know, drain yourself of all your urine. So I did that. The lady did the testing. She asked me if I drained myself of all my urine. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. And she was like, okay. So she finished the test up, sent it over to my doctors. My doctor said everything looks perfectly fine. I have a pocket of fluid in my ovaries or my uterus. I forgot what the word that she said. But I have a pocket of fluid. I was like, oh, okay.
I thought it was like cancer.
Oh, well, no. So nothing happened. Nothing was wrong. But she took another test for cancer because she wanted to rule that out. She just wanted to, you know, be sure that I didn't have cervical cancer or anything like that. But they didn't catch that little pocket of fluid was actually the sac of our baby. So she was like, after she did the cervical exam for the cancer, she was like, I'll call you. Well, she didn't say I'll call you. She's like, you could go home. We're gonna run the test, you know, look at everything, get the results back. And if I don't call you, then everything is fine. But if I do call you, something could be up. So I was like, okay. And the next day came, got a call. My heart, he was at work at this time. My heart dropped because she said if something came up, she'll give me a call. But the good thing was, nothing came back positive. Thank God for that. I didn't have any cancer or anything like that. Nothing that would hinder me from becoming pregnant. So I was like, you know what? Me being a little jokester that I am, because I don't know, I just like doing jokes. I was like, I wanted to wait for him to come home, you know, surprise him in a nice way to, you know, reveal that I'm pregnant and we're expecting another one. But I was like, no, I'm gonna call him and get his reaction. So I called him. I was like, Mike, do you have time to talk?
Which I didn't, but I squeezed time.
He went outside. It was very busy at his job. And I was like, Mike, so he was like, is everything okay? Everything fine? Did the doctor call? I was like, yeah, the doctor called. I really, really need to talk to you if you can step away from your job for a little bit. And he's like, oh man, okay. Like, I made it seem like there was something wrong in my tone of voice. And I was getting him all worried and stuff. So I was like, how did I say it? You're like, what did the doctor say? I was like, well, the doctor said they got the test results back, whether I have cancer or not. And the results came back negative that I don't have cancer, but there was something else. And he was like he had a long, like there was a pause on the phone. Like he thought something serious was, you know, I was about to say something serious. And he was like, what was it? What is it? And I was like, Mike, I don't know how to tell you this, but we're pregnant. He was like, man, whatever. Like his tone of voice and everything just changed. Like it was from here and it went all the way up to here. And he was like, whatever, man, I don't believe you. Same thing the first time.
Yeah, but you were playing with my emotions, you know?
That's
That's something you don't joke about, you know? Like, something serious like that, you don't joke about.
Come on, don't make me look like a bad person now.
You are.
Whatever. So, you gotta have some fun in your life, in your relationship. Put some jokes in there. No, but if that was to seriously happen, I would not be joking around like that. That's no joke at all. But I told him that we were pregnant. He said whatever. Like he thought I was just joking around and stuff. I was like, I'll send you a picture if you believe that I'm lying. So I sent him a picture. It had like 3-4 different tests on it, and he still didn't believe me. So he wanted me to get on what was it, FaceTime or WhatsApp video?
It was WhatsApp.
Yeah, the WhatsApp video recording, and take the test in front of him while he was at work. And people could just walk by and, you know, peek over and see me on the toilet peeing on a stick or whatever. But anyways, so I took the test in front of him and I showed it to him and he was like, his reaction, oh man. Like, I don't know what's wrong.
Shocker again.
I don't know what his, why his reactions are like that, but that's how we found out we were pregnant. Then versus now. We're just thankful that, you know, the Lord was able to move and, you know, give us our desires. We're just very thankful. This is, of course, you gotta say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody, I'm Rosie, and this is Mom, and this is Daddy. We just like the video we do.
I think she said we just had this video for you. But that's how we found out that we were pregnant then versus now. And we really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe because I will be back with more videos on my pregnancy. The next video that I'll post is about my symptoms then versus now. And then, yeah, just like she said, we'll be back with more videos.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
See you later, guys.
Bye.